Hey guys, Mr. Desmarais here, coming to you with some ACT prep, MME prep, and as before we're going to focus on the writing prompt. As far as the writing prompt goes, last time we took a look at the question. I believe I had a different question, but we looked at the question, looked at the different aspects of it, and how to break down the question you're going to be asked to write about. Remember, you're going to be given 30 minutes to write this essay during your MME time. It's important that you use that time very wisely. Next time when we talk, we're going to talk more about how to pace yourself. Today we're going to be talking about pre-writing. I think pre-writing is probably one of the most important parts of your writing process here during your ACT. Remember, if you have 30 minutes, to write this essay, I mean, you can't spend a lot of time on your pre-writing. We're talking 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, by the time you read the question, get your thoughts down, we're talking about 5 minutes at max, so it can leave you about 25 minutes to write and review your essay. So real quick, we're just going to look at a couple different methods to do that. Let's take a look at what prompt we're going to be looking at. If you follow with me, it says this. Many communities are considering adopting stricter curfews for high school students. Some educators and parents favor curfews because they believe it will encourage students to focus more on their homework and make them more responsible. Others feel curfews are up to families, not the community, and that students today need freedom to work and participate in school activities in order to mature properly. Do you think that communities should impose curfews on high school students? And remember, what it says to do is, in your essay, take a position on the question. You may write about either one of the 2 points of view given, or you may present a different point of view on this question. Use specific reasons and examples to support your position. All right, folks, so we make sure we identify the question first, and we did this last time. It is, do you think that communities should impose curfews on high school students? Okay, sorry about that. There's a question. That's what we have to formulate our opinion on. Either yes or no, or come up with a new suggestion. And if you remember what we did last time, we looked at the question, how it gives you one side of each argument. So this one says some educators favor them because, I'm just going to underline, favor curfews because, ... and then others feel, ... So you already got two sides of the argument that can get you started on your thinking. And you feel free to use those in your essay as well. So let's talk about the pre-writing. Remember, we only have 3 to 5 minutes, 5 minutes max, way max, to do this. So let's take a look at a couple different methods of how we could do this pre-writing. If you look at the first one, I always love the old T-chart. Okay, very simple. Bear with me as I'm trying to do this and film at the same time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh geez. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. All right, T-chart. Obviously, as it says, you're going to draw a big old T on your paper. Sorry that it's so bad here. Okay, T-chart. Okay, pros or for, pros, against, cons. Okay, so we have our pros and our cons of why we want to do it. Okay, if you're for it, you can come up with as many ideas as you want. 1, 2, 3. I like to try to come up with probably 3 for each. Real quick, like 3 pros, 3 cons, and list them out. Okay, here it doesn't have to be super long. Reason for curfew, keep them out of trouble. Okay, right there. Cons, and boom, you can list there. Okay, once you choose which one has the better arguments, then you'll go ahead and say that that's going to be your argument, and you're going to use those examples in your body paragraphs. Another thing you could possibly do is an outline. Okay, we did this the other day, or a lot in my class last year. We came up with a thesis, and then we wrote that down. We came up with reason number 1, and we wrote that down. We came up with reason number 2, and we wrote that down. And then, if you remember, we also came up with our counter argument, wrote that down, and then our turn back, which was our third reason why, right? Because that's gonna have a rebuttal to your counter argument. So you can do an outline. Here's my thesis, blah blah blah. Here's my first reason, second reason, my counter argument. Remember, these will end up being your topic sentences to your body paragraph. So I like that one. That's why I had you do that a lot last year. Also, you can possibly do a web, okay, where you give your central idea okay, which will be your thesis. We did this one in class too, okay, and you can branch off of it here, have first reason, here, have the second reason, third reason, and then maybe your counter argument. Okay, and you can set it up however you want. Okay, you can come up and have your ideas in some sort of visual format. Okay, if we look at all these are all very visual things. Okay, so I can have my ideas organized here. I can have my ideas organized here. I have my ideas organized here. Okay, so whichever method you choose, you can choose one that's not even on, that one that I didn't even talk about. It's more what works for you, but with the reminder that it is essential that each person does do some sort of pre-writing to get your thoughts down on paper. What's going to happen next is that your teacher is going to go ahead and hand you out this same exact writing prompt, and you're going to go ahead and read it on the back of the paper. What I would like you to do is go ahead and choose a pre-writing activity to do. I don't care if you do an outline, I don't care if you do a web, I don't care if you do the T-chart. But I want you to go ahead and organize it so we can take a look at it for setting up your next MME prep assignment for my class. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're starting to think about this stuff and getting ready for this big test. Have a good day. Love you. Bye.